Hey everyone, it's me Vanessa. I want to make a video for my post-op VSG surgery, week 106. At my very highest weight back in January of 2014 was at 280 pounds. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on March 13th of 2017 at 235.2. And as of this morning, I'm at 152, which is a gain of 1.4 pounds for the week, a loss since surgery of 83.2, and a total loss of 128 since my highest weight. Now, exactly a year ago, I was at my goal weight of 150, and I've pretty much maintained my weight for a year now. And so I'm excited about that. And I also want to share a few things that I did this week that actually allowed me to gain a little weight, and I'm kind of seeing how everything pans out. So last week I decided to go on a maintenance calorie range. So I was usually doing about 13 to 1400 calories a day, and then the weekends I was doing whatever I wanted to do. So that was how I was able to maintain my weight. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to bump up my calories to more of a maintenance and continue throughout the week. So I wouldn't be having like a different range of calories. So I wouldn't be doing, 13 to 1400 during the week and then bumping up to almost like 1800 to 2000 during the weekend. I would keep between maybe 1600 calories and then just extend that throughout the whole week. So I would always do around 16 to 800 calories. So that is my goal. And the reason why I decided to do this was because when I was working out, I was noticing I was getting very fatigued. I am getting ready to train for a half marathon, and I start next week for that training. And so with the hour weightlifting 6 days a week, and then on top of that, my half marathon training, I want to make sure that I'm giving my body the nutrition it needs every single day. A good mix of fruits, vegetables, carbohydrates, and then also proteins and healthy fats. So I want to make sure that I'm eating enough, and I'm kind of changing the way I look at maintenance. Maintenance was eat very, very strict during the week and then enjoy what I want during the weekend. I want to continue eating strict, but more adequate amount of calories and carbs and vegetables. I want to eat well during the week, and enough during the week to get me through my workouts, and then kind of calm down a bit during the weekend and not overdo it to where I gain weight. And so I did see almost a 2-pound gain this week by increasing my calories, and I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. I'm finding that my body, it felt a lot better adding the extra calories this week. I, was doing my 2-mile runs and I felt energized after, which I've never done before. And so I'm going to continue this week and kind of get the feelers and find out exactly where I need to be at. And then on April 1st, I'm actually starting the Ultimate Portion Fix, which it is this program right here. So I'm doing this with my challengers. We're going to be doing, this is just a logbook, but this is a workbook. So I'm watching videos and then also going to fill out this book as I go. And so I'm excited to kind of introduce this, even though I do the containers for like 21-day fix. It's called just Portion Fix, the regular with the workouts. And so I'm gonna continue doing like I normally do, but the videos, it adds a little bit more to it, and it teaches you how to make this as a long-term thing instead of just a diet. And so I'm excited to start that on April 1st. Like I said, I'm gonna do half marathon training starting April 1st. So I'm going to be running 3 days a week instead of 2. I am on a schedule for like 30-minute runs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Saturdays or Sunday, depending on which day I choose, I will be doing my longer run. That will increase as the weeks go. It's about 19 weeks, the plan. It's like 17 to 19, depending on when my race day is. And then I might have to extend it longer because they don't have an actual date for the race yet. So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be August or September, but not quite sure. Now today, I want to actually talk about my tummy tuck because I haven't talked about that in a while. So this week, I am at 5 months post-op and everything is going really well. I still have some swelling. I actually notice it more when I work out, especially when I run. For the first 3 months, I was wearing compression. I was wearing a cotton binder, which really helped. I was wearing, when I would go out, kind of like a corset type thing, kind of like just regular shapewear, and that helped too. So for the first 3 months, I had to wear it almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I did that. And then I also kept up with it like at night. So I would always wear that. And then after 3 months, I was cleared that I didn't need the binder anymore 24/7. So I decided to only wear a binder when I would work out. So that lasted about 2 weeks because I noticed I had a lot of restriction. And so when I work out, I have to make certain movements, especially when I'm doing core work or running. And I noticed it was hurting my performance. So I decided just to wear compression pants instead of the binder, and that has helped some. I definitely do swell. I swell because I'm not wearing compression all the time. But it's not unbearable, it's not uncomfortable, it doesn't hurt. It's a little weird. It feels weird when it swells, especially when it goes down closer to the groin area. It can be uncomfortable. So I just make sure that, you know, I'm eating clean, I'm not having too much sodium in my diet, I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables, drinking lots of water, that type thing. And then I'm just taking care of myself as far as like when my body needs to rest, I rest. But it's not it's not as much a swelling as it was at the very beginning. Definitely it's getting better. And so let me show you exactly how everything is going. So let me lift this up. I'm not going to edit this out because it's going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to lift. Okay, so what I really like about the tummy tuck is it allows me to work out and it not be a hassle as far as, like, let's say discomfort. I have no discomfort. I can stretch certain ways and it's not in my way. My stomach is no longer in my way. And so I really, really like that. This was the best choice I made ever. Love it. Now I do have my scar. Still making sure I'm not showing too much. Okay, so my scar, as you can see, it's right there. It's not too bad, and it's on this side too. So the scar is not too bad as far as the lighting. And then I do like how flat I am. It's awesome. And I did not get lipo, I just got a tummy tuck with muscle repair. But I really like the look. And 5 months post-op, I do still have some hang. So when I bent over, I do have skin loose still. But it's to be expected, you guys. I was 280 pounds. I was a big girl, and I was a big girl for a very long time. I had my skin stretched out for 15 plus years, so I understood that my skin just was not going to be at the standard it would be for someone who has not been obese. So I had expectations, but not, I guess you could say I wasn't very